Alright, so, let's get a face shot of myself. Anyways. Oh my god, look hella weird. Oh god, okay, so. Yeah, Jurassic World.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I'm gonna get in the water for this just to make it a little bit easier. The Cambrian period was a period when many invertebrates lived and trilobites were the most common organism. The atmosphere was warm and the sea levels were rising. All forms of life lived in the water, and most fossils found from this time period are shells from the soft-bodied animals that lived in the shells or the whole animal itself. And here are an example of the invertebrates. Invertebrates also meant that they didn't have a backbone or any bones at all. And so an example of that would be the jellyfish, because this is obviously a jellyfish. Because I am 100% sure with my PhD that Alex wrote me in the morning. I mean, what?
Yep, these are definitely jellyfish. 100% sure.
100%. Yeah, they obviously had mouths that big. Oh, I just realized I'm recording with my hand the whole time. The Ordovician period contained aquatic arthropods, and some came to live on land. There were high levels of volcanic activity, and there were high sea levels. Ordovician soils suggest that atmospheric levels of carbon dioxide during the time period were 14 to 16 times higher than today. Shmuel. Shmuel. Oh no, Gordon's back! Oh no! No! Oh god, help me! The Silurian period was a similar time to the Ordovician period in that plants started to form on land from aquatic ancestors. Many animals then that began to live on land were aquatic animals with a backbone, and they had sucker-like mouths.
Yeah, we will abuse
It's
it.
not brutality, don't worry about it.
It's already dead, it can't feel anything.
Here are the examples of some of the ferns that lived during the time. Look at them in their greenness. In this, no, don't pay attention to that. And that. Okay. Anyways, fern. They break pretty easily. From the Carboniferous and the Permian periods, amphibians evolved into reptiles and winged insects. Those evolved into dragonflies and cockroaches. Giant ferns started to appear also on land. During the Permian period, a mass extinction occurred and many of the living things died off. Around 95% of the organisms were wiped out, and many fishes did manage to survive, with some reptiles also. Alright, this is how mass extinction occurred. Little bit underdone. But this is how you actually win World War II, like the Americans. Volcanic activity! In the Triassic period, reptiles thrived. The first dinosaur was the Coelophysis, which was small and able to run fast on its hind legs. Also, other organisms appeared. They were small mammals that appeared around the size of mice. Summers were extremely hot and winters were cold too. Here are some of the examples of what lived during the Triassic period. Here we have this orange lapras looking thing. Alex, what is its name?
Plesiosaur.
Aw, yeah. Anyways, this is a pterodactyl, obviously. I mean, has wings. Right, Alex? Oh, there. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. In the Jurassic period, dinosaurs were more and more common. The climate was more humid and wet than hot temperatures. And here's an example of the Stegosaurus. Many of the dinosaurs that lived during this time were all herbivores, but some of them were also carnivores too. As you can see here, they were fighting, yes, asserting dominance in the natural world for supporting the theory of evolution. Yes, thank you. Yeah, survival of the fittest. In the Cretaceous period, most of the commonly known dinosaurs appeared. The Tyrannosaurus rex and the Triceratops with the Ankylosaurus. The plants were closely related to the black pepper plant, as you can see here. Towards the end of this era, another mass extinction occurred and all the dinosaurs were wiped out. Similar to the Jurassic period, the Cretaceous period was also hot and humid in the atmosphere. Other things that lived in the Tertiary period were marine animals that evolved into dolphins and whales. Some other organisms that lived during the Tertiary periods are the common ancestors of our modern day cattle and sheep. Here's some visual representations of what our modern day cattle look like. During the Tertiary period, the climate was similar to the Cretaceous period, but a little bit more on the cooler side since the mass extinction had occurred. Finally, in the Quaternary period, mammoths were becoming more common due to the Ice Age, and many mammals were beginning to evolve into much larger forms. Many large and thick glaciers formed, and Homo sapiens appeared at the end of the Ice Age about 200,000 years from today in Africa. Here's an example of the modern day Homo sapien. Yeah. 10 interesting facts. The word dinosaur comes from the Greek language and means terrible lizard. The word was coined by English paleontologist Richard Owen in 1842 and was meant to refer to dinosaurs' impressive size rather than their scary appearance. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for over 160 million years, from the Triassic period around 230 million years ago through the Jurassic period and until the end of the Cretaceous period around 65 million years ago. The time period from 250 million years ago until 65 million years ago is also known as the Mesozoic era. It is often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs because most dinosaurs developed and became extinct during this time. It is believed that dinosaurs lived on Earth until 65 million years ago when a mass extinction occurred. Scientists believe that the event leading to the extinction may have been a massive asteroid impact or huge volcanic activity. Events such as these could have blocked out sunlight and significantly changed the Earth's ecology. The first dinosaur to be formally named was the Megalosaurus back in 1824. A person who studies dinosaurs is also known as a paleontologist. Rather than being carnivores or meat eaters, the largest dinosaurs such as the Brachiosaurus and the Apatosaurus were actually herbivores or plant eaters. To help fight meat eaters such as the Allosaurus or the Spinosaurus, many plant eaters had natural weapons at their disposal. Examples of this include the spikes on the tail of the Stegosaurus and the 3 horns attached to the front of the Triceratops head shield. Pterodactyls are not dinosaurs. They were flying reptiles that lived during the age of dinosaurs, but by definition they do not fall into the same category.
Bye, have a beautiful time. Bye, have a beautiful time. Bye, have a beautiful time.